This video will show you how to export an expense report from Gorilla Expense into Dynamics GP. You will notice that I have my expense report open that I had completed earlier. This report is now also approved by the manager. We will be exporting this expense report to Dynamics GP. On this expense report, you will notice there are two lines. One of them is a charge for Delta Airlines for $200 made on an American Express corporate credit card, and the other is for Hilton Hotels, a charge of $300 made using my personal credit card. The total on the report is $500, and the status of the report is Manager Approved. Only manager-approved expense reports can be exported to Dynamics GP. Now, in order to export this expense report, you will have to log in to an application called Gorilla Expense Integration Application. So, I pull up our server, which has this application, as well as Dynamics GP installed. I will now open up the Gorilla Expense Integration app and log in to the app. Gorilla Expense admin users can specify who can access this application. Typically, an AP team member will have access to this app. Once you've logged in, all you have to do is go to File, click on Export Expenses, and you will see a list of manager-approved expense reports. From the list, you can either select All by clicking the Select All button, or just select the one that you want to send to Dynamics GP. I am going to select the report I want to send to GP, then change the status to AP Approved from Manager Approved, so that this particular expense report doesn't show up again in this list, as its status will be updated to AP Approved. Now I will click on Send to GP and Update Status button. This will send the expense report to Dynamics GP, and that report line will turn green on the UI if it is a success. If there is a failure, the corresponding expense report line will turn red on the UI, and you will see the reason for the error in the logs. Process-wise, at the end of the week or 2 weeks or the month, as an AP user, you can come to this page. You can select all of these reports, and with a click of a button, send everything to GP. So, you don't have to manually key anything into GP. It simply eliminates the extra time you spend keying in the data into GP or dealing with flat files. In addition, we support intercompany postings, as well as integration with other GP add-ons like Binary Streams MEM or AIT's MC2. This option of exporting is also available in an automated mode where you can schedule the integration app to automatically push manager-approved reports into Dynamics GP on a scheduled day and time. Okay, so let's go and look at this expense report in GP to make sure it posted correctly. To do so, let's log into GP, then Departments, Purchasing, Transaction Entry, Voucher Number. I will scroll down now all the way to the bottom. Here's the one we just posted. It has created two separate invoices, one for American Express corporate credit card and the other one for the expenses employee paid using a personal card. So, in this case, one of the payables invoices is created against the user's vendor number for the user's out-of-pocket expenses. And for the corporate credit card-related expenses, another payables invoice is created against the corporate card vendor number that you have maintained in Dynamics GP. Let's click on the Distributions button and view the distribution. You can see that all the lines on the invoice we have created are now assigned to the desired accounts. If everything on the invoices looks okay, you can post them. If we come back to this integration app and reload this page, this expense report that we just sent to GP has disappeared, as now that report is no longer pending integration with GP. Before we conclude, I will come back to the web application. The status of this report still says Manager Approved. However, once I refresh this page, it will show the updated status as AP Approved, indicating to the user that the expense report is now pending payment. Hope this demo helped you get a good overview of the Gorilla Expense integration with GP. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at info@gorillaexpense.com. Thanks for your time today.